Hey everyone, how are you all doing? As you probably know, I am Krazy Ken, and Brainiac Brent is over there.
Hey.
Hey, yes, so, I'm in Brainiac Brent's lair right now, and I thought, I have a little project. We might as well work on it while we're together working on some Pono Player stuff for my other episode. And I recently acquired this white MacBook. I know, it's crazy. I go to the Apple store to look at the new MacBook Neo, and I'm friends with someone who is near that area, and they were like, oh, I want to sell some of my laptops. And I'm like, well, what do you got? And they showed me this. Take a look at this. It is a beautiful white MacBook. These white MacBooks barely look this clean. Like, even the bottom, like, check that out. Like, this is pretty spotless. For a 16-year-old white computer, I mean, white is hard to keep clean, and it looks beautiful. And I do not think I have one of these particular models in my collection, so I thought, let's get it. It might take a while to come out of sleep mode here. So what I want to do is install Windows XP on here with Boot Camp, and then as a bonus installation sensation, Brainiac, Brent, and I are going to install one of my favorite games from my childhood, because what I think I'll use Windows for on this thing is, for playing old games. So we got to put some games on here. So we'll start with the Windows XP installation, and then the next stage will be the Boot Camp drivers, which are Apple's software package to make the Windows OS work with the Mac hardware. So we'll pop this into the disk drive. I was afraid it wasn't going to work there for a second. We'll let that load. Also, hey, is everybody enjoying this nice couch? It feels like a true Ashens video, We're paying homage to Ashens. Well, the Krazy Ken curse is kind of being up. It is not loading the disk. Okay, that's a problem. I have no idea what just happened. Let's maybe try a hard reset if it doesn't eject. It does not want to eject. None of the menus are working. We're gonna, well, since there's no battery in here, we'll just pull the power. We'll try that again. I don't know why that didn't work. But it mounted now, so that's really what's important. So now, we'll fire up the Boot Camp Assistant, and hopefully this works. So basically, I'll say I have the Mac OS X installation disk that came with my Mac, or I already downloaded the Windows Support software. I have a Snow Leopard Retail DVD, which I think will work, and if not, Brainiac Brent has a backup solution that we can probably just put on a flash drive, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we got some flash drive backup options. So I'll say continue. So now here's the fun part. We get to partition this thing. I don't really plan on using the Mac ever really that much, so I think we could probably just go like half and half. Yeah.
That's a fun button.
Yeah, just
divide equally.
Divide equally. Whoop.
It's like that one episode of MLP. Everyone is equal now.
Ah, yes, the cult.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. We'll click partition, and now it should start doing something. It's an SSD. I can't imagine it would take that long, but yeah. Oh, there it goes. Okay, start Windows installation. Oh no. Oh shoot. It doesn't recognize Windows XP. Maybe that's just the recommendation is Windows 7, but hopefully it'll register XP. If not, I'm sure we can do it manually.
Probably just saying 7 because it knows by the time 7 exists, XP is on the way out.
That could be. I'm hoping it's just that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my contact is being weird. Okay, so hopefully it goes into like a black screen. It's like, press any key to boot.
Yeah. That is very typical Windows boot install.
There we go. That's looking good so far, so...
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh. It automatically just...
It said that you have no other boot options, so we're just going to go boot off of this disk.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this good? The blue setup screen. Look.
On a snow MacBook.
A nice white and blue. I mean, I'm kind of nostalgic for this screen. I put Windows XP on so many computers when I was a kid. And reinstalling because like stuff would break sometimes. So I've been in this blue setup screen countless times. It's almost like a comfort place now. But speaking of blue, Brent, do you have a certain blue laptop you want to show the audience just while this loads?
I do.
All right. Hey, teleportation.
Yeah.
What do you have for us there?
I have this bag.
Wow, it's blue. I mean, black.
Yeah, we'll get there. So inside, a fun little...
Ooh, the yo-yo charger.
Yep, the yo-yo power adapter.
Yeah, baby.
And...
Yo-yo ma.
Gonna use the handle because that's the best part about this laptop.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Blueberry iBook.
Woo!
That is such a cool-looking computer.
I mean, even the back. Original battery in there.
Nice.
Very fun.
Guessing it doesn't work, though.
Works for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, very nice.
Fun thing about this, we have an airport card in here.
Hey, airport.
So it does connect to Wi-Fi if you wish.
Nice. And perfect timing. We are at the setup screen, so let us continue. Setup time. All right, let's see what we got. Windows XP Home Edition setup. So to set up Windows XP now, press Enter. To repair, press R. To quit, press F3. Let's quit. I'm tired of this. No, we're going to press Enter. Okay, so boot camp right here. Apple labels it so we know what we're doing. And we will do Enter for install. Now, this part, I don't remember. I mean, we should probably format it as NTFS.
You should.
Yeah.
I think it's only FAT so that way you can pick it here, but also Apple doesn't have the rights to make NTFS, so it's just doing FAT and waiting for you to pick NTFS. But yeah, Windows works much better on NTFS systems, so it's highly recommended you pick that.
Yeah, absolutely. We can probably just do a quick format. I mean, there's no...
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to blast that in there, and then we have confirmation because it will erase everything. There's nothing on there anyway. We'll press F for format, and then we'll get a nice little progress bar here. It should be pretty fast, though.
It is an SSD, yes?
It is, yes.
So, yeah.
Examining disks, checking drive, smiley face. Oh, it's a C colon. Just kidding, I'm not that stupid. All right, it's copying everything now, and it's always entertaining. You can just read all the files. Oh, yeah. Lightning speed. I've always been amused by driver.cab. I'm pretty sure, .cab is a cabinet file, but it's a cab driver. 99%, and this is just the copy stage, then it actually has to, install. There we go. Now we'll get a bit more of a graphical environment instead of this more DOS-y looking thing. But it's been fun. Goodbye, blue screen. We are now going into the second stage of the install. I was waiting for that. Hey, check it out. The Windows XP loading screen. Boot screen. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. This is the second stage of the installation. We have an exciting new look. Windows XP Home Edition sports a visual design that combines a sleek look, clean lines, and appealing colors with a task-oriented design and exceptionally streamlined navigation. I mean, XP is kind of pretty, yeah. Got some nice color in there, the Luna theme and olive theme, if you're crazy. I don't know, I never used the olive theme. I use silver.
I was always a fan of green and could never jive with olive. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Because it's green, but it's like a green.
Yeah, no, it's not an appealing green, and it's not even a lime or
it's
obtrusive green. It's just a baby puke green. Yeah.
Just kidding. No offense intended to anyone that liked the olive theme. I mean.
Oh yeah, all 5 people. We're sorry.
All 5 people. I would just install like a Vista skin when I was a kid on XP. I'd put a Vista skin on there, or like the Zune theme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or XP. What was it called? Like Royale, like the glossy blue from Media Center Edition.
Yup.
Yeah, that's what I would do. So it says 36 minutes remaining. I have a feeling it will go faster than that because it is an SSD, but not sure if it knows how to adjust. But so far, so good. Brent! While this part is installing, I think you have something else laptop-related you want to show the kind folks at home, right?
I was inspired by another video to show off a second laptop here recently.
And this is relevant because I believe this has a Core 2 Duo processor in it.
Oh!
And you have a Duo-related thing, right?
I do. Oh.
Let's take a look. Hey, Duo.
Yes.
PowerBook Duo.
whenever I was picking up an E1 in Pittsburgh for that video that we did a couple years ago.
Good times.
The guy who was selling that also had many other things in his collection that I ended up buying off of him, including that iBook that you saw and this.
Yes, the PowerBook Duo. The thickest bezels on any Mac laptop. We'll take a look at that more in a sec. We actually have a screen here. Here, I'll let you navigate, actually, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Go ahead and click next there.
Oh, can I not make customizations to my currency and such? Hang on. Because, like, so one of the things that really bothers me is currency. Yeah, negative currency. This is wrong. Negative. And then time, I just want lowercase AM and PM because I like that.
I didn't know you could actually do that.
Day, I'm mad, so we're gonna do day, not with a leading zero, and then month, year, and then that's gonna make our short date. Yeah, I'm mad and I love this, so we're gonna do that.
Okay. Enron. Krazy Ken Incorporated. Which is canonically not a real company.
Krazy Ken Incorporated.
Skip it for now. Just hit next.
Are you
and
sure?
then, yeah. No. Such a beautiful name. I usually just say, like, Crazy Book. Like, camel cased.
I like that.
Yeah, exactly. And,
well, you are on the Eastern Seaboard right now, so that's the correct one for us. Even though I don't know if that date or time was correct.
I don't think the time was right, but that's okay. So yeah, the installation is going to continue. But yeah, so the PowerBook Duo, well, you should probably now explain why it's called Duo.
So apparently it was not the fact that there's two processors in here, but the fact that this was designed to be your on-the-go lightweight computer, and then when you got home and wanted a full desktop setup, we come around back here to this big lovely thing that's really difficult to open, but it does, to reveal this huge port.
Docking connection.
Slide this into a Duo dock of either flavor.
Yeah, there's the like full-size one and then a mini.
And then a mini.
Yeah.
So whichever one you have, dock it up here, and then it expands out with more ports, a monitor, keyboard, and mouse, and you have a desktop setup.
Yay!
With the same computer and Mac OS environment that you just had on the go with you.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for showing that off. Let's see where we are here. Completing installation. So I'm guessing this will be done pretty soon. Even though it says 23 minutes remaining, I'm guessing...
I'm thinking that that's going to be a hard disk,
yeah,
not a solid state disk.
Yeah, it's going to go pretty quick. So, yeah.
Because, I mean, 23, 20, 19, like, those aren't
it's
minutes.
It's moving. Those are super minutes. So, yeah, I had a feeling we're probably blocking the ventilation a little much, so I used my newer MacBook Pro to act as a little surface to keep the airflow good so we don't overheat our poor MacBook. It doesn't feel too hot, at least not up here. 2 minutes left. Hey! Looks like we're rebooting. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to guess it chimes.
After it blinks the light for some reason. I that's usually like a RAM warning or something, but it's still chiming, so it must be okay. Oh, the sound driver may not work, so we probably won't hear the music.
Oh, yeah, because we haven't installed that yet.
Yeah, but we should get the OOB, you know, the out-of-box experience. Hey! Check it out. We got the animation. And here we go. We'll get our wizard. Which
oh, yeah.
I can't right-click right... Oh, wait, I can. What the hell? Even without the boot camp drivers, it detected a right-click, so that's cool. So, I thought it let us change, like, the wizard. I guess it does. Oh, well, left-click also works on him. Never mind. I got excited over nothing. I'll hide him. Sorry, Mr. Question Mark. All right, let's go.
If you had a Hewlett-Packard OEM computer, they changed that with an actual wizard guy.
All right, my name is Ken. We'll just keep it simple. Thank you. Finish. Let's see how it goes. And... I'll just acapella it. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, fantastic. So the next part we have to do now is install the Boot Camp driver so Windows works better with, you know, all the Apple hardware here. So I will go get my Snow Leopard DVD and hopefully that'll work. If not, we'll have to execute Brent's backup plan. Let's see first if I can eject this disk. I should be able to do it from my computer here. I don't think, again, it knows a right click, but I can do it from the task menu. So let's see if that comes out. Sounds like it
sounds like it will.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. There we go. XP Home Edition Service Pack 3. We'll pop that back in this cool, nifty jewel case. Here we go. Snow Leopard 1063. And if my calculations are correct, this should have all the driver support we need. Cool. We'll pop that baby in. We'll enjoy the little cat there for a second. Meow. We're going to shove the cat into my computer now. Okay, a Boot Camp on the D drive there, so should just be able to run that installer, and I'm just praying it just works. But so far, so good. I accept. Install software update for Windows. Why
My
not?
favorite.
Yeah. And don't worry, we'll take a tour of XP. NVIDIA drivers. Oh, yeah, there's probably an NVIDIA chip in here. 9400M or something, maybe, for the GPU.
That'll be very nice for XP.
It'll be delicious. But no, I think this will be a plenty powerful enough system to run some of my childhood games on a laptop, because I have a bunch of them installed on an iMac running XP, but, you know, I can't put that on my lap.
Yeah.
This is a lot more, you know, casual. You can just, like, you know, sit anywhere with it.
Yeah.
If it had a battery, it would be better. But we could. I'll probably throw a battery in there later. Apple Null drivers. Crystal Beach. It sounds like a sound thing.
I was about to say, don't they make gaming headsets?
Crystal, I think, does like stuff with audio or something. Yep. But hey, I don't know.
ATI graphics for our GameCube.
Yeah. I mean, it's starting to detect the Wi-Fi, so...
Oh, yeah.
It's loading. Like, stuff is working. And voila! Look at that! Pretty painless so far. Wow, I don't think I've ever said that sentence out loud before. The Krazy can curse could be weird. Okay, so it's done. It's going to ask us to reboot. Let's do that. And then, you know, hopefully all the video and audio stuff works. So, let's reboot it now. Boom. Let's see, I did not hear a startup sound. Uh-oh. It's not detecting the audio. What the hell? Okay, I'm not sure what to do about that. Oh, crap.
Ooh.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms. See...
So the first thing I would do is go to Device Manager. Hardware. Device Manager. Heat. And then double-click one of those to start.
All the yellow ones with all the warning signs on them?
Which one do you want most?
Audio device, I guess?
Let's start there, then.
Video. Now,
reinstall driver. Just see what Windows can do. Because what that installer should have done is put the driver files on your computer. Now we just need to link them to these devices, hopefully.
This one?
Yeah, yes, now and anytime I connect a device. That would be easier for you.
Automatic. Yep. So, but again, also, this version of Snow Leopard came out a little bit before this computer came out, so I wonder if there's a slight compatibility difference there. So we may need to use
the newer drivers.
Your backup, yeah.
Yeah, so basically if this doesn't work, that will be our next course of action.
The wizard could not find software on your computer for audio device.
So that would, yeah. Because it's not going to find it online. We'll definitely need those newer drivers that I've got.
Okay, so, but like, the right click was working, you know,
so
this is working.
So, yeah, some drivers are working, but not all of them.
Yeah, so, yeah, let's try to get the other drivers on a flash drive, pop them in here. Hey, it's not a Krazy Ken, you know, installation sensation without some sort of curse issue. But yeah, we'll get that and see if we can get better video and audio. All right, we're copying the drivers to a flash drive for our backup solution. And Windows is drawing this nice graph of some hills for us. Nice little painting it's got going on there.
It's the Appalachians.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll see how it works. I have the backup. Let's pop this in and see what works. See, notice how I didn't say see what happens. I said let's see what works. If anything. So, we'll give it a shot. Bada bing, bada boom. Open that up in the...
Mr. Worldwide, as I step in the room.
Open that up in the Microsoft Finder. Just kidding. The Windows Explorer. And let's see. Just run the setup. I would assume... Oh,
Oh!
It's not a valid Win32 allocation.
I wonder if I have 64-bit drivers on there.
Uh-oh.
I might have to download the 32-bit copy.
Oh, poo. For the record, this is a 64-bit capable laptop, but
the install of XP...
The install is 32.
Because,
so.
like, the 64-bit version of Windows XP was a very special thing. For the most part, XP is kind of just 32-bit.
Go ahead and try this again. We'll see what works. So as a backup solution, oh crap. It crashed. All right, hang on. Let me try that again.
I don't think it was ready for the awesomeness of the internet.
The internet's too cool. So Brent's getting newer boot camp drivers, 3.2 32-bit, right?
Yup, since we have 3.1 32-bit on here right now. And apparently Apple software update can't handle the internet anymore.
I'm wondering if these like 3.1 boot camp drivers are just weird on this hardware or something, because stuff that should be working is just not working. Yeah. So we'll try your method with the flash drive. We can also just like manually get some of these drivers, because I've installed XP on like 2011 MacBooks before, Pros. But yeah.
If we really want to go OEM vendor.
All right. Take two. Okay. So 32-bit update 3.2.
Yep.
And hopefully it does something.
Double click. Oh. It's thinking about it.
Flash drive is blinking.
Yep, it's thinking about it.
Oh, it did something there. Hang on. Oh.
Ooh.
This could be a good sign. Please work. Okay, you must restart, so maybe this will do the trick. Ready?
Yep.
Bam. Hey, we got sound.
Oh, hey, you're right.
That's a good sign.
Yup.
So hopefully we get a startup sound. We didn't.
I wonder if it's just not turned on by default.
I thought it was. Uh-oh, we lost all of our function key controls. Maybe.
No, it's loading.
Oh, it's loading still? Okay. Now it might. Okay, then we lost the sound again. But we had it when it turned off.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, let's see if we can drag a window. That doesn't look like it. Well, shoot. I was happy for 35 seconds. Yeah. See, technically, the Boot Camp Assistant, I guess, for this era does say Windows 7. So I guess, like, XP support is just not really there for this hardware. But I seriously think if we can just find the old video driver and audio driver and install it, 32-bit, I think we'll be okay. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm booting into Mac OS X. Just kidding, it's not an X, it's a 10. But yeah, I'm going to get the hardware information so we know what drivers to look for here. So graphics, okay, so Brent, if you want to jot this down, it's an NVIDIA GeForce 320M. And then for audio, it just says Intel High Definition Audio.
Okay.
So I guess it would be an Intel driver. Hey, Crazy Ken here. So this project kind of took a bit of a turn. I'm still going to let you see what else Brent and I did, but then I'll have an update for you after I leave his lair. So I'll catch up with you in several minutes. See you soon. Okay, so we're kind of switching gears here. I'm thinking we're going to put Windows 7 on here instead. We'll put an XP skin on it so it feels like XP, because out of box, that's what Apple says is supported. It doesn't actually say XP in the Boot Camp Assistant. So we're switching to Windows 7 64-bit. Brent is downloading a copy of that now. I have my home premium copy at my lair, but I am not there right now. So we will borrow this download. In the meantime, though, while that's going, I'm curious if we can at least get the video drivers working. We're having no luck with the audio, but maybe the video will work. So let's try that and see if we can at least get that far. Okay, 100%. Ooh, oh, fancy splash screen. Look at that. All right. Got to do the system compatibility check. Oh, yes, we need to download the Microsoft.NET framework. How silly of me. How could I forget? Okay, .NET is installed. It's just warning us that this has not passed Windows logo testing for this particular driver. We will continue anyway because Danger is our middle name and our last name and our first name. My initials are DDD. It's really stupid. And an audio driver. Oh, I wonder if that'll work on this computer. I guess we'll find out. So, okay, components installed, all that good stuff. So
failed .NET framework. Oh no.
Oh no. See, that's what it was. Okay, so off camera, we actually restarted the download because it kept getting stuck there, and now I guess it skipped it.
Yep.
Maybe we'll be fine without it.
Maybe.
The application failed to initialize because the Windows station is shutting down.
Oh, don't worry about that. MMC is freaking out. Just click OK and shut that down.
And now?
Yep.
Well, we got sound again.
Yeah, we had that before.
Just for the reboot, so. All right, let's see. Oh, Ooh. Well, we got sound and the resolution set properly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's much nicer.
Let's drag a window around. Oh, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Are you missing anything in Device Manager now?
Let's find out. Let's do Windows E, Ethernet controller, SM bus, and coprocessor.
Looks like most of our stuff cleared up. Apparently, that's what our audio was back, because we kept looking for Cirrus logic drivers. Apparently, it's handled by NVIDIA.
I guess so. And it works from the keyboard now, too, for the volume control, so that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Also, before we continue with anything, of course, I love the Windows XP Bliss wallpaper, but because I shot a hill near the Bliss wallpaper in the same general area in California, I do want to use my own photo, and hey, there's my own hill. Yeah, baby, if I center it, it would zoom in so much because it's super high resolution. But yeah, there's my own hill shot near where the actual Bliss Hill is. Look at that beaut. It's gorgeous. All right, so now that the Boot Camp drivers and the NVIDIA drivers are installed, and I have my wallpaper set, it's time to do the bonus installation sensation. And I kind of made a mistake. There's actually really nothing to install. So what I was going to do was install Robot Arena 2, one of my favorite games from my childhood. But Brent found a portable installer, so we don't even need to install it. It just runs. So there's no installation sensation for this. We're just going to launch it and see if it works on our beautiful MacBook.
Ooh.
There's that music. Good stuff. Let's pop this into full screen mode. So there is a built-in team. It's like BattleBots. You build your robot, you fight, and you can build a lot of custom stuff, but there is some included ones just to kind of get a taste. So let's go enter a tournament, and let's fight some robots. See how well this works. Let's see. Let's go in the heavyweight class. Yeah. Let's fire this baby up. I might have screwed up, but I'm ripping this guy's blade to shreds. Oh. No, don't you dare.
Bear claws there.
Bear claws. That's a cool thing, too. You can put in your own custom textures and stuff. It's a pretty fun game, man. I know it's got some bugs, but it's pretty fun. I am getting squished like a pancake. You can see my chassis, but I'm going to let
it's warped to all hell.
I'm gonna let the sandpiper and the clam
just battle it out
yeah.
with themselves.
I'm the fisherman. I win.
Everyone else around you up and you win. Plot of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
All right, so we just got this one guy left. Let's see if we can get him in the pit over here, because then he's immediately out. But he is killing me. Oh no. Oh no, my armor. Come on, baby. Oh no, he's gonna kill me. I gotta attack him from behind.
Excuse me?
I gotta get him from behind.
Ooh.
I can't get away. Oh, he killed me. He got me, man. He got me. I lost that one. We won some fruit punch. And the cool thing is, you can also beat up the fruit punch. There's that Havoc physics engine going to town right there. But it's cool because, like, in the workshop here, you can also do this. So if you want to like work on your bot, you can do that. But you can also go here and like you can test it. You can like run into things. This is a good Havoc physics demo. You can just. Yeah, it works pretty well. It's a fun game. But yeah, there you go. That's Robot Arena 2 and Windows XP running on a 2010 white MacBook with an SSD in beautiful condition. We had a couple crazy Ken curses along the way, but thanks to Brainiac Brent's brain, we kind of beat the curse's ass.
We got there in the end, yeah. There is still technically 2 or 3 drivers that aren't installed on here.
Yeah.
But we fished as much as we could from the internet.
Yeah, we tried doing a few things, but kept getting errors. But really, everything that we need seems to be working. So now we can actually enjoy a tour of XP.
Welcome to Windows XP from Microsoft, the new version of Windows that brings your PC to life. Experience the best. Experience Windows XP.
Yeah, baby. Always love the vector, icon, so it scales to this display.
Yeah.
Of course, then there's like rastered screenshots that look pretty low res, but the icons and stuff look beautiful. But then, yeah, you get this nice crunchy potato quality. Very good. Okay, I am back in my normal layer now, and as you can see, well, this isn't a white MacBook anymore. Yeah, so there's been some developments since I was working on that other MacBook with Brainiac Brent. So basically what happened was, no matter what I tried, I really just couldn't get the software I wanted to work. And I don't know if it was just because the boot camp drivers were just a little too old for that 2010 MacBook, but I put Windows on this 2008 MacBook and used the same boot camp drivers, and they worked. So miraculously, the installations worked well with this optical disk drive. It's like 50-50 on whether or not it works. But yeah, it worked. And the other cool thing is, unlike the white MacBook, this has a battery. So this will make playing my old childhood favorite games very easy and portable. And this battery has 1,500 cycles on it, give or take. But I've been testing it, and it will go for a couple hours before it gets too low. So that's crazy for how many cycles that has, that it still lasts for hours. So yeah, we're up and running on this 2008 MacBook. We have, let's see here, the login screen is just like stuck. Well, that's lovely. The Crazy Ken curse is striking here already. I'm just like stuck on the login screen for some reason. Oh, geez, are you kidding me? Control Alt Delete. I can't really do this with one hand. There we go. Control Alt Delete. This is. Oh, geez. Oh, come on. Of course, it was working before I started showing you guys what was happening. This is so weird. Well, anyway, here's Flipwit. This is one of my favorite games from my childhood. And let me see if I go full screen, maybe that will help jiggle things around. But yeah, this is working. Let's see here. Sound and everything is fine. Graphics are performing. And yeah, I'm still rocking some pretty good high scores. I guess some of these games, the ability to play them just doesn't really leave. But yeah, let's see if we can. We are just stuck in this ether here. So let's see if we quit this. Maybe that'll help. Of course not. Let's try shutting down. But, you know, it wouldn't be the Krazy Ken experience without the Krazy Ken curse causing problems. There we go. Let's reboot that sucker. It's always nice seeing a Windows XP loading screen on a Mac. I love it. So yeah, there's some more games I'll probably install later, but we got a bunch of my favorites from my childhood. Robot Arena, Alonix, Flipwit, Spelvin, Fitsnick, Trivia Machine, Hamster Ball. You know, the funny thing is, like, some of these games are just so old, the activation servers for them just don't exist anymore. So sometimes I have to find ways around that. But, you know, I purchased these games when I was a kid. I just can't really reactivate them anymore because it was so long ago. But yeah, let's fire up some Hamster Ball, give it a little test. Yeah, this is like Marble Madness, but, you know, with a hamster. Oh, there's mousetraps down there. They're trying to kill me. Do mousetraps work on a hamster? Are they hamster traps? There we go. But yeah, as you can see, the graphics work just fine. Way better than some of the issues we were having earlier with the Windows redrawing and everything. But yeah, got the Royale theme on there, you know, the Windows XP Media Center theme. But good stuff. I'm very happy with this. It's been working great. And so, yeah, that was the change of plans there. I actually ended up selling the white MacBook to one of my viewers. They were really happy about that. So, you know, everything worked out in the end. Everybody is a winner. And thanks, Brainiac Brent, for helping me out. And thank you, all of you, for tagging along on this nice installation sensation. Catch the Krazy and pass it on.